Welcome, dear listener, to Sleepy Story Time. I'm really glad you're here tonight. Before we begin, take a moment to notice where you are. Maybe you're already tucked into bed, wrapped in a familiar blanket, or resting somewhere comfortable after a long day. Wherever you are, know that this space is meant for rest, calm, and gentleness. There's nothing you need to do right now, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to remember. This time belongs entirely to you. If today felt heavy, if your thoughts have been racing, or if your body feels tired in a way that sleep hasn't yet reached, this is your invitation to let go. You don't need to force yourself to relax. Just allow the words, the pauses, and the quiet moments in between to guide you gently toward rest. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out softly through your mouth. You can do that again if you'd like, or simply let your breathing settle into its own natural rhythm. Here at Sleepy Story Time, the stories aren't meant to surprise you or keep you awake. They're meant to drift, to wander, to feel like a soft lantern glowing in the distance as you slowly fall asleep. If your mind drifts away, that's perfectly okay. If you don't remember the story tomorrow, that's even better. As you listen tonight, you might notice your eyelids growing heavier, your shoulders sinking down into the mattress, your jaw unclenching just a little. Allow that feeling. Let gravity do some of the work for you. The bed is holding you. The night is quiet. You are safe. I want to ask you something, with no need to answer out loud. When was the last time you truly rested, not just slept, but rested? If it's been a while, that's okay. Tonight can be that moment. Tonight can be a small reset. Even a few minutes of calm can make a difference. And you've already taken the first step by being here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. You've found a place made especially for slow evenings, tired minds, and hearts that need a little peace. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Your presence here matters more than you might realize. If at any point you find yourself enjoying this space, you're always welcome to quietly show your support, whether that's by returning another night, leaving a gentle comment, or simply letting this channel be part of your rest. But there's no pressure at all right now. The only thing that matters is your comfort. As the story begins, you don't need to listen closely. You don't need to imagine every detail. Let the words pass over you like soft waves, coming and going, steady and calm. If sleep comes quickly, let it take you. If it takes a little longer, that's perfectly fine too. There is no rush here. The night stretches wide and patient before you. Tomorrow can wait. The world can wait. For now, this moment is just for slowing down, so settle in. Adjust your pillow if you need to. Let your eyes close whenever they're ready. And when you're comfortable, when your breathing feels easy and unforced, We'll begin tonight's story quietly, gently, and at just the right pace to carry you towards sleep. Good night. You begin the day the way you always do, curled inward, petals folded tightly, holding yourself close. The morning light has already arrived, but you haven't opened yet. You can feel the warmth brushing against your outer layers. Like a polite knock you're not quite ready to answer. Around you, the garden is waking up. One by one, your friends stretch and bloom. You sense it before you see it. The quiet sigh of petals unfolding. The soft rustle of leaves adjusting themselves to the day. The roses nearby open wide and confident, their colors bold in the early sun. The daisies lift their faces immediately, cheerful and unafraid, soaking up every drop of light as if they've been waiting all night just for this moment. You remain closed. The sun rises higher, and its warmth grows more insistent. It slips between the stems and leaves, painting everything in gentle gold. You can hear the bees arriving, buzzing lazily, already making their rounds. They hum approvingly as they pass from bloom to bloom, greeting your friends like old companions. Someone notices you. Of course they do.
"Well,"
says a bright voice nearby, playful rather than unkind.
"Someone's still asleep."
It's the tulip to your left, already fully open, her petals smooth and glowing. She tilts ever so slightly toward you, teasing without malice.
"You're missing the best light,"
adds another flower. You feel a flicker of something, embarrassment, perhaps, or doubt. You wish you could explain that it isn't stubbornness, that you aren't refusing the day. You simply aren't ready. Something inside you feels quiet and inward, as though your time hasn't come yet. The sunlight continues to pass over you, warming the outer edges of your petals. It feels nice, but also overwhelming, like attention you didn't ask for. You pull in just a little tighter, instinctively protecting whatever it is you're holding inside. The bees skip past you without stopping. You listen as the day unfolds around you. The garden grows lively, leaves sway, insects chatter, and the wind drifts through, carrying stories from one corner of the earth to another. You hear laughter in the way petals brush together. You hear pride in the way taller flowers stand straighter, basking in the glow of being seen. Every now and then, someone glances your way.
"Still closed."
A sunflower murmurs. Not unkindly, just curious. You wonder if something is wrong with you. You wonder if you missed your moment. The thought settles gently but heavily in your center. Perhaps you bloomed too slowly. Perhaps the sun simply isn't meant for you in the same way it is for others. And yet, you don't feel empty. Deep inside, beneath the folded layers, there is a quiet warmth that does not come from the sun. It's subtle, like a secret. It doesn't push or rush. It waits. The hours drift by. The sun moves across the sky, changing the color of the light. Morning gold becomes afternoon white, then softens into something warmer and slower. Shadows stretch. The bees grow fewer, their buzzing fading into the distance. The garden begins to exhale. Your friends grow tired in their own ways. Some petals droop slightly from holding themselves open for so long. Others sway lazily, no longer chasing the light. The teasing stops. No one mentions your closed petals anymore. The day is winding down, and everyone seems content, relaxed, full of sunlight and stories. You remain still. As evening approaches, the warmth changes. The sun's touch becomes gentler, less demanding. The sky deepens into softer shades: peach, lavender, then dusky blue. A breeze carries coolness now, whispering through the garden like a lullaby. One by one, your friends begin to close. Not tightly, like you were earlier, but loosely, sleepily. Petals fold inward, satisfied. The garden grows quieter, as if the world itself is preparing to rest. You notice something then. As the sun slips lower, that quiet warmth inside you begins to stir. It isn't loud or urgent. It feels like recognition. The moon rises slowly, pale and luminous, peeking over the horizon. Its light is different from the sun's, cooler, softer, almost silvery. It doesn't press down. It reaches out gently, like an invitation. And something inside you responds. You feel it first as a release. Your petals loosen, not all at once, but gradually, carefully, as though you are stretching after a long, comfortable sleep. There is no rush, no audience. The garden is calm, wrapped in twilight. As the moon climbs higher, you open, petal by petal. You unfurl into the night. The air feels different now, cooler and quieter. The moonlight touches you, and instead of feeling exposed, you feel understood. This light knows how to move slowly. It knows how to wait. You open fully beneath it. You are radiant. Your petals catch the moonlight and reflect it softly, glowing in a way that feels almost unreal. Your colors deepen, rich and luminous, more beautiful than you ever imagined they could be. There is a gentle shimmer to you, as though the night itself has chosen you as its favorite. A hush falls over the garden. Some of your friends stir, sensing the change. A few petals lift just enough to peek. Other flowers murmured in awed. You bloomed. You don't feel shy anymore. You feel calm, whole, certain. You realize, in this quiet moment, that you were never late. You were never wrong. You were simply different. Your energy does not come from the sun's brightness, but from the moon's gentleness. And as you bloom, something extraordinary happens. The air around you grows softer. The breeze slows. Leaves settle. Even the insects seem to quiet, their movements becoming slower, more peaceful. Your presence brings rest. The flowers nearest to you relax more deeply, their petals folding with ease. Plants that were restless all day sink into stillness. The garden breathes in time with you now, slow and steady. Your gentle power flows outward, not loud or overwhelming, but soothing, like a lullaby without sound, like a promise that everything is exactly as it should be. You understand now why you waited. You were meant for this moment. Under the moon, you are rare, a night-blooming flower, guided not by urgency, but by intuition. While others shine in daylight, you glow when the world needs quiet most. The moon watches you with silent approval. As the night deepens, the garden drifts into sleep. Dreams settle over roots and stems. Even the wind seems to tiptoe, careful not to disturb the peace you've created. You remain open, luminous, and serene. For the first time all day, you feel perfectly at ease, seen without being stared at, admired without being demanded from. You belong to the night, and the night welcomes you completely. And as the moon continues its slow journey across the sky, you stand there, blooming softly, holding the garden in a gentle embrace of rest. Tomorrow will come when it comes. But for now, this moment is yours, and it is enough. And now, as the story comes to a close, I want to thank you, quietly and sincerely, for spending this moment with me. Thank you for listening, for slowing down, and for allowing yourself this small pocket of peace. Whether you heard every word or drifted in and out, your presence here was enough. I hope this story helped you unwind, even just a little. I hope it softened the edges of your day and reminded you that there is no wrong timing in life, only different rhythms, different moments, and different kinds of beauty. Before you let sleep take you fully, let's spend a few gentle moments helping your body rest. If it feels comfortable, allow your attention to move to your face. Let your forehead smooth out. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest naturally in your mouth. There is nothing you need to hold on to anymore. Now let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Imagine any weight you're carrying melting downward, flowing out of your arms, through your elbows, and into your hands. Let your fingers loosen, one by one. Bring your awareness to your chest and belly. Notice your breathing. without trying to change it. With each slow breath out, allow your body to sink a little deeper into the bed beneath you, fully supported. Let your hips relax, your thighs soften, your knees release. Let that feeling travel down through your calves, your ankles, and finally to your feet. Even your toes can rest now. There is nowhere else you need to be tonight. Tomorrow can wait. For now, it's enough to rest. If sleep hasn't arrived yet, that's okay. Let it come in its own time. Simply stay here, listening, breathing, and allowing the quiet to do its work. Thank you again for being here with Sleepy Story Time. If this space brought you comfort, you're always welcome to return whenever the nights feel long or the mind feels busy. But for now, all you need to do is rest. I wish you a peaceful night, gentle dreams, and a life filled with calm moments, both in the light of day and under the softness of the moon. Good night.